Welcome to A Word with the Girls. I'm Molly. I'm here with my sisters, Abby and Emily.
Girls.
Fine. We're fine. Oh, man. If you don't already, make sure you follow us on Instagram at A Word with the Girls. And if you have not yet subscribed to our podcast on Spotify, you can click that follow button so you don't miss an episode. You can also find us on YouTube and subscribe to us there. We'd love to hear from you. So if you have a question or even a word that you would like for us to discuss, make sure you comment on Spotify, on Instagram, or on YouTube and let us know your word, and it might be featured in a future episode. All right. Before we dive in, let's catch up. The question of the day is, what is an exciting / important purchase that you've made recently? My guess is Emily's going to win for most random.
Yeah, you should see my Amazon cart right now.
I was just going to say, maybe we should think in our Amazon cart.
What's in your Amazon cart?
Okay, so currently in my Amazon cart, with this upcoming cruise, I don't think I'm allowed to like soak in a pool or anything. So I don't know, like I may bring swimsuits, but it might be somewhat pointless. So I'm like, okay, what do I want to wear that's like lightweight or whatever? So I'm looking at kimono sets, like flowy top with shorts, like cozy sets. Or rompers, because Molly, I know you'd gotten a romper. So I've got a couple of those things in my cart. And then I also have traveling crutches that will literally come apart and fit into a carry-on, and an inflatable elevation pillow. So because of my injury, I have to keep it elevated. But this pillow that I currently have is like huge, and I'm not going to carry that onto a plane. So I got one that like blows up almost like an air mattress. So that's currently in my cart. So very random, from accessible travel equipment to cute clothes for the beach. So that's mine.
Nice. Amazon. Well, should I go Amazon or should I go my purchase?
Either way.
I'll do purchase. I got cute Easter decor.
Fun.
So it's been fun. I like the little bunnies that are like moss. They're like covered in moss. So I got some of those. I know it's kind of weird. Emily's like, what are you talking about?
I'm envisioning like a rabbit with green nasty stuff on it.
They're cute. Mixed in with velvet bunnies. They're like fuzzy velvet bunnies. And yeah, just like cute decor. And Annie loves the moss bunnies. She like points at them and like, buh, buh. And then likes to suck on them. And
you know what this reminds me of, Abby? You're like turning into mom, because for a while mom was like obsessed with like cow stuff. We had like cow things everywhere. So now you are becoming the bunny mom.
It's also because Easter is around the corner. I don't just have bunnies in house, but that is funny. So yeah, that was my most recent purchase.
It is kind of her aesthetic though. Like she collects animals of different textures.
Me?
Yeah.
What other animals do I have?
Like your deer collection for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Totally. Yes, I have also been purchasing quite a few items for the cruise. But I recently did something kind of fun with one of the people that I follow on Instagram. She's like a pretty well-known artist. Lee Stately, I think. She's Curly Girl Studio. And she was like going through her closet recently and getting rid of a number of items, and had offered to like send mystery bags to people if they signed up. And so I signed up for one. So we're kind of the same size. Also, I love her style. She's kind of like bohemian, floral,
good.
Like girly. It's just like a good style. Yeah. So I signed up and was like, hey, I'm going on a cruise. So if you could send me like blouses or dresses, that would be awesome. And I got my items over the weekend and they're so cute. I got like a little orange and white dress that's super cute, that's like short, and I think it'll be fun for the cruise. And then I got a pair of linen overalls that are super cute, like green.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
Yeah. Wow. And then this like funky looking blouse that I don't know. It's cute. It's like teal long sleeve, kind of tunicky, and then it has like gold, kind of like almost Eastern Indian style. So it's a little bit different,
Cool.
but
I bet you can rock it.
yeah. And then she also threw in a bathing suit, and she was like, "This has never been worn. I was getting ready to get rid of it, so I just threw it in since you're going on a cruise." So, and it's pretty cute. Not anything I would ever purchase for myself, but I don't hate it. The color is not great. I wonder if I could dye it. Like if
Like
I
red or something?
or purple or like blue, dark blue. Like what if it was like a hue of purple?
That would be better. I think because right now just skin tone color is not.
Which just doesn't do it for me.
No.
It's not
Maybe
Even
if you're-
even with a spray tan.
Yeah, what if you're like a
Yeah.
bronze beauty?
right. So anyways, that was pretty
That's a
fun.
That's
Fun.
super fun.
Also, it just feels kind
Wow.
of interestingly fangirly to be like, oh my gosh, I own clothes that my my favorite
I mean, you
artist
can look
used
over
to
there.
wear.
That's her work over
Right,
there.
like literally she's
She's been a part of you for a while.
yeah, I've been a follower.
So the things that you got, if you had gone into a store and saw said items, would you have passed by? Would you be like, that'd be cool, but no, or
The dress and the overalls definitely would have gone for those. The blouse and the bathing suit, probably not.
is the blouse something you could like wear over like a tank top or something? Is like almost like a kimono kind of a thing, or is it
It's
like an
not
actual blouse?
flowy enough. It's more like a t-shirt tunicky type thing.
Interesting.
So
Well, good for you for
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
almost
this
like
is-
Stitch Fix, like
yeah,
this is sort of my style. Send me something, and some of it's a
Right.
hit and some of it's not. You could totally resell it if you wanted.
totally. Yeah. So, anyways, that was fun.
Super fun.
Whose turn is it to choose a number?
All right, I'm gonna throw out 14.
14. The word is beauty products.
That's
Why did we
comical.
pick why is that word in the
Beauty products.
Because
Let's
we're the
see.
3 most beauty informed women ever.
right? People would call us beauty influencers for sure.
Okay, funny story. I was trying to do some like sort of content and I was like, I'll do a get ready with me. And I was like, this is the lamest. I'm literally like, here's my eyeliner, here's my mascara. I blew dry my hair. Have a good day. Like that was it. Like, see? I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And if anybody were to watch this, they would judge me because I don't do anything. So I was like, this ain't gonna. So I don't think it'll ever be posted. No one will ever see it.
Right, because like get ready with me's are supposed to last long enough for you to like tell a story or like, talk about something in depth, sort of.
I just want to know these girls who do all their makeup and it looks beautiful. How did they learn like all the different powders, all the different foundation, all the different sparkly things? And then you do this on this thing. Like, I'm like, how did you learn how to do it? And it looks good.
Honestly, I think people learn a lot of makeup stuff from YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I think for a long time now, people have been doing makeup on YouTube.
Mhm.
I guess that's just not something I go searching for.
No, hence the reason why it's weird that we're talking about beauty products.
Okay. Do we have beauty routine? So Emily, you kind of shared yours. So you do. So like you have a fresh face in the morning. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I have like really sensitive skin. So if I try to put on too much makeup, I break out like crazy. So I started using like I've tried all the things. I've tried Curology, I've tried Rodent and Fields, like I've tried all the things to like help clear up my face, and none of that crap worked for me. And so a friend of mine had like a Dove bar of soap at her house, and it was great. And so that's what I use now for my face wash, which is crazy because it has no retinol crap in it or whatever. So maybe that's why I'm wrinkly, whatever. Anyway, so I wash my face with Dove soap. And then I usually wear some sort of like SPF tinted moisturizer of some kind.
Okay.
I might, depending on the day, like if I'm doing some sort of a presentation or if I'm going to church, I'll probably like use an eyebrow Like it looks like a mascara wand. I don't know. I'll do my eyebrows, put on some eyeshadow, some whatever, and some powder, some bronzer. And then I'll curl my hair with my favorite curling iron, which sucks it up and like curls it. But that's pretty much the extent. Like I don't know anything about setting powder, contour, never.
We should do.
Also, how do you do contour when you have freckles?
You get rid of your freckles, which I do love, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, you put so much on that it covers them up.
because I think
That is
the point is
so
to like
much.
a blank canvas kind of.
But then some of the girls will literally draw freckles
Mhm.
on their face, which is so stupid to me. I'm like, that's fake. You ain't real, girlfriend. Like, no.
I do
So
not do that at all.
me
We're
neither.
getting on
So-
Emily on filter.
I know it's so great.
So
Okay,
Man.
love that.
But
Okay,
yeah.
Molly, your turn.
Let's see. I wash my face with pretty simple face wash. I feel like I discovered it 10 or so years ago, like Cetaphil or whatever, just like the super simple. So very similar to like Dove, just like no frills. It's been really good for my skin. So yeah, I wear an SPF every day, moisturizer. And then I don't know, it feels a little funny to be like giving away my, because I feel like I don't do it right. But I just wear like sometimes concealer, you know, in the trouble in the problematic areas of like the under eye and like, yeah, nose, chin.
You do
that's so
dots.
funny. I can't do that because I feel like maybe my skin's not moisturized enough, but it like you can see it crease, and I'm like, now you can see it even worse. So I'm like, screw it.
That's a good point.
Maybe you just taught Molly something.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've always so COVID was great because it was like, what am I even doing? And I just went super simple and like only did like mascara and eyeliner. I do my eyebrows thanks to my friend Melissa. I got my hair cut once in Indonesia and she was like, you know, I really think that you would look good if you darkened your eyebrows. Changed my life.
See, sometimes I'm afraid I look like Groucho Marx if I do them too dark. Then I'm like, eyebrows, you know, like.
I mean, I feel like that some days too, because I just do it myself. So it's not like it's consistent. And
Right.
every day, like anytime that I do feel a little self-conscious, I always like ask my friends on Marco Polo or something. And they always give me positive feedback. So I don't know. Eyebrows, eyeshadow.
Your hair routine is very interesting to me because you have
Oh,
curly
yeah.
hair. I am so curious because I have friends who have curly hair because you don't really like wash your hair. Like you do, but it's like different.
I used to give you so much crap about that.
Well, it's just really funny, my hair journey, because and I think we talked about this in the intros way back when, but like growing up, I, you know, had bangs and it was like really important that the bangs looked perfect. And it was just like just not a pleasant season of my life because it was stressful. And then I moved to the tropics and trying to blow dry my hair in the tropics was a nightmare. And I just embraced the wave and one day like flipped my hair over, crunched it, and my life was changed forever.
Never looked back.
Like it's just been low maintenance ever since. Like I
Like your hair came
barely
to
own-
life.
I barely own a brush. I do wash my hair and I do shower. What I don't hardly ever do is brush my hair. That is a true
Well,
statement.
and you don't use shampoo, right? You only use conditioner.
I do have like a Fructis Pure shampoo that I do every like 2 weeks probably.
Whoa.
Just to like
This is
I'd be
crazy.
a grease ball. I'd be a
Oh, I
grease
know.
ball.
not really because I use the well, it's just funny because you don't think that it would be this way, but I use conditioner only. So I like use conditioner to wash it and then wash it out. And then I use just a simple gel right out of the shower and like scrunch it up.
It's not crunchy. Not crunchy, folks.
And then
It's soft.
Abby was just feeling my hair for those not watching on YouTube. Oh, and then I diffuse it.
Awesome.
So
So interesting.
amazing. So for me, the goal is low maintenance on everything.
Mhm.
Low maintenance.
Yeah.
I don't really like I don't do my nails. I don't get my nails done really. Yeah. I don't like to spend a lot of money on cosmetic stuff, anti-aging stuff. I don't know. I like to take my inspiration from Jonathan Van Ness, who says it's an honor to age. That's the mindset that I have. I don't color my hair. Like I'm like excited to have gray hair because I think gray curls would look really,
Super
really
cute.
cute. So
And I'm curious, like, how we'll all kind of age hair wise, because some people go white, some people go gray. So it'll be interesting. Abby, you already have like an Anna gray streak.
Yeah,
It's like
I have a
skunk
it's in there
a skunk
somewhere.
streak.
I've lost all my hair from breastfeeding, so it's slowly coming back. But yeah, I have like a chunk of white that I realized just a few years ago. I don't know where it's been.
So cool. Okay, so Abby, let's hear you. I feel like maybe you've had your fair share of some.
I think I've always really loved makeup. I think it's super fun. These days, I use Cetaphil face wash. I do an SPF sunscreen, and then a little bit of eyebrow and mascara. That's it. Yeah. And then if I'm getting fancy, I do a little foundation and some eyeshadow. And then maybe some blush. But yeah, I keep it very simple too. I've sometimes used, like, I just bought like some serum stuff just because in the wintertime, especially, my skin feels super dry. So serum, I'm trying to help my skin get moisturized. The fine lines are coming in hot these days. So I'm not one to do Botox or any of filler things. So I'm just trying to moisturize my face and see if that helps. But frowning at your children all day doesn't do any good for your for your fine lines. Just kidding.
I think that's the part that's really funny to me. Like a lot of people in the TV space all have, fillers and Botox. And so when they cry, it's like like you can't even tell that they have any emotion on their face because it's just so tight because you just like don't express a smile as much or like, I don't know. I don't think I could do those things either. Mostly because it's expensive and you have to like maintain it. And, I mean, I love doing my nails, getting my nails done. I do a lot of stickers now, like Dashing Diva Nails is just like stickers now. But I do enjoy like pampering myself every once in a while.
Yes. Yeah. Like I like pedicures. I've done gel pedicures because they just last longer. And then you can walk out of there and you're not going to ding your toenail and be like, oh, I just spent $40 at house. Yeah. So I do gel pedicures, get my eyebrows waxed maybe every couple months or so.
That's where I differ. I get mine threaded.
I used to do threaded, but my girl doesn't do it anymore.
No, there isn't anyone here that really does.
I do prefer threaded.
Me too.
Well, here's the problem. Now that I'm like homebound and I can't get out anywhere, I might only have one eyebrow right now. I don't know, like because I can't get out and I hate plucking like so much. I hate it.
I know.
Me too. I can't do it.
Same.
I'm not good at it. Whenever I do it, I'm like, ready, good, do it. And I'm pretty sure that's not the way you're supposed to do it.
So funny.
Yeah, it's painful. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm gonna go for like the bushy brow for this season.
Will there be an eyebrow person on the cruise ship?
Probably.
Yeah, for $100. They overcharge like crazy. No, I'll probably have Kevin take me and I can like sit in a chair for, the 7 minutes and
Like, don't judge me. I know I have a boot on. Just look at my eyebrows.
I did every time she made me hold, like I always did it wrong.
Oh, how funny.
Like she'd always be like, switch, and then you'd have to go like this. Like I always did it the wrong way.
The problem with threading is if you don't go like often enough, it hurts like a mother. If it's been too long, especially underneath your eyebrow, your eyebrow is just so sensitive. And I always end up with tears in my eyes because it's just like, but I like it better because
I tear up every time, regardless of the method.
Do you guys remember Tammy?
Yes, I think about her all the time.
I always think about her fingers. It was always so comforting.
She was the best.
She was the best. How old were we when we first got our eyebrows done? I mean, I feel like
probably like
young.
teenagers, high school.
Yeah, rip it off in her very comforting, warm finger on there.
Because mine always turned bright red. Just so. I feel like it's wax has come a long way.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's far less painful. But yeah, the little waxing girls, they always like to have like full on conversations the whole time.
Yes.
And I just want to be like,
We don't need to chat.
we don't need to do this. We really don't. You know, she's like, what are you doing after this? I hate that question when they're always like, do you have any fun plans? No, I live by myself. I'm probably gonna go eat macaroni and cheese. What am I gonna do? No, I don't have a life.
Yeah, I'm
This-
usually like,
This is the thing that I'm doing
Yes.
today, getting my eyebrows done.
it's hilarious.
This is it. Like, you definitely don't put this.
I mean, truly though.
No.
Okay, so maybe
I
the
mean-
next question is like, if money were no object.
If money was no object, what procedures would we get done? Wow, that sounds like so intense.
I don't actually know.
I think if money were no object, mine is so not invasive. But I think I would love to have like routine hair, just like hair trims, just like fresh hair.
Like somebody to come to your house and just do your hair all the time. That'd be lovely.
I just think it would be so like have a blowout. Your hair always looks so nice when you go to the hairstylist, get it cut and they blow it out and it just looks like
Mhm.
fresh. I would love that. Or, getting balayage done every like
Mm.
if I could get that done. I don't know. I don't know how often you're supposed to get done. But if money were no object, I would get it done. more than
That is one thing you did not share with the class, Abby. You've dyed your hair
Oh yeah.
colors over the course of the
Oh,
years.
yeah. Okay, so let's think. In high school, I definitely did the boxed hair dyes and went very, very, very dark.
I remember that with the bangs, right?
Bangs, yep. So emo. I was a music person and just emo, side bangs. And then I went like raspberry chocolate color one time. That one was
Oh,
really
God.
pretty actually. A little bit of red hue like in there.
You just wanted to be like
Um,
me.
Blonde. Gone blonde. Not like full blonde, but like blonde highlights and like a bob. That one was pretty blonde. Now I have minimal balayage, but just a little bit in there. Mostly natural, but just a little bit of dimension.
Nice.
Emily,
Oh.
you have never dyed your hair.
Right?
I never will.
Nice.
Never will.
Way to be a purist.
Although I have these like urges to just want to chop my hair off like all the time. Like my hair, I need a haircut bad because my hair is just so long and I just want to like go to like shoulder length, but it feels so extreme. But I'm like, why not? It grows back. So yeah,
I
when
think you
Kevin and I met, I had a bob and he like loved it. And so
Oh,
You do look
I don't
cute
know.
with-
you do look cute with the bob. I think they're
know.
so fresh and cute.
Mhm.
the problem is when you have a bob, you actually have to do your hair all the time. And I'm a ponytail bun girl all the
Same.
time and a braid. So that's the only
Yeah.
hard part that I don't know, like giving up. And I really do love curling my hair, especially at this length. It's just easier to like put in some big curls and then it looks nice. So
I know. I think I've learned because I get in those same trends too of like I'm gonna chop it off and then I want to grow it out and then but I think I've gotten where I'm like, no, I need to keep it long because I'm the same thing. I like putting it up in a bun, pulling it in back in a baseball cap, long hair.
yeah, but I would love to have somebody come and do my hair all the time. And I would love to have a masseuse. That's what I would love. Somebody to just have a massage all the time. That'd be lovely. Even though I don't really normally like to be touched, like I'm not really a touchy person, but just like have a good massage, like would be nice.
Wow.
What about you?
I don't know. Maybe like someone to do my makeup every day would be nice. Because I just feel like I don't have any idea what I'm doing.
Was it called a glam squad?
Yeah. Or maybe what I really want is just to like go on Queer Eye
Oh,
And have Jonathan do it for you.
and like have
Yes.
Jonathan do my makeup and my hair and have Tan put me in
Dress
clothes
me.
that look good
right.
Yep.
and do some baking with Anthony and Therapy with Karama. I think that's what I want.
Ooh,
I
I
don't
would
need
love
love
it.
that. I would
A
love
day
that.
with the Fab Five.
Over with the Fab Five.
I know. Wouldn't they just be so fun to hang out with?
Yeah. Jonathan would make you feel like a queen.
Oh my gosh, I
No.
know.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
we don't even really get to see the full scope of what he does with each of the people on that show. Like the way that they just are so drawn to him, and I don't know. I just feel like the stuff he must be saying while they're sitting in that chair is so empowering. So,
Oh, I like that. Ditto.
Yep, me too.
Although I wouldn't mind having like, uh somebody to clean my house would be really great too.
Are we talking about beauty?
we got out.
Wait, no,
got
you
off.
have a house cleaner?
I'm just going all the way like,
I thought you had a house cleaner.
well, when we were in DC we did.
Oh, that was DC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But anyways, I know that has nothing to do with beauty, but if I had all the money in the world, I would have somebody clean my house for me.
Clearly, a word with the girls doesn't really care so much.
yeah, we're not really. We're
But you know what? We're
natural.
a really good time.
All
We are.
natural.
We are a good time.
Yeah, because the thing is you can't, the things that we enjoy doing, camping and stuff, like makeup and that just does not work. You can't bring
Mhm.
all your hair products when you go camping. And like, we enjoy just like we're just like low maintenance girls, I guess is
Yes.
the end of the day,
Yes.
which is okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we do dress up nicely though too, you know?
Yeah.
Like so I think we like a night out on the town.
And I think we like to feel confident and pretty
Mhm.
and yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like we're attractive.
Mhm.
But I
No,
think
half
that
the-
is a treat. That's a treat. So like it's fun when you do it every once in a while. To do that every day would, then you got to like set the bar even higher if you want to like look glammy, you know?
I don't
Like
even know what you do.
Right.
Woof.
But yeah, I think it's fun. And I may not have the Fab Five, but most of the like cute items in my closet are because of you guys like influencing me. So
Yo.
well, I don't know. You may or may not agree with me, but I feel like the most like trendy, fashionable person is Abby.
mhm. Always has been.
Yeah.
It just like comes so naturally to her.
Mhm.
Whereas like from being awkward comes naturally to me. I don't know.
Except you're usually the best dressed, and
Yeah.
I'm literally an REI
Model.
whatever you want to call it, advertisement.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel like I've lost my trendiness. I mean, I have some like high-waisted wide leg things.
You will find me in workout clothes and sweats all day, every day, which is why I think I loved being a college athlete because that was literally my wardrobe. All college, like
That makes sense.
sweats, athletic clothes. Like if I had all the money in the world, I would buy everything from like Athleta, Prana, like athleisure.
Nice. Yeah.
That would be so nice. Like
Yeah.
some of their stuff's so cute, it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm too cheap.
It
It would be
to
fun,
have
like if we were all together to go to like a Mac or a Bobby Brown or something and go do the whole get all dolled up.
I got to do the Bobby Brown thing for my wedding.
Well, that's true.
I feel
Or
like
did we all did
kinda
it?
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was really cool. Cool to like have them find colors that works, and
It was quality product too.
it was.
We'll
But
have
then when
to
that
come
ran
back.
out,
I know.
it ran out,
Maybe
man.
that's also the problem is that we're just too cheap.
I know.
We
Revlon,
just-
because even Revlon's prices. I bought a new eyebrow brush. It was like $8.
Yeah.
And I've been using the same mascara. It's CoverGirl, the orange one, for forever.
Like literally the same one.
Oh no, no, no.
Okay.
The same brand.
Yeah.
Like I don't change.
Lash
Same.
Blast.
And anytime that I try to change, I always go back to it because
Right.
it's never
It's just
as good.
good. It's fine. Gets the job
It's
done.
Lash Blast, right? Lash Blast.
Have you guys ever done those lash extensions?
Or lash tint. The lash extensions thing, I have met a couple people who get that done, like the permanent ones, but they don't look natural.
I know. I don't.
No, they're heavy. I mean, I did a photo shoot. And they put eyelashes on me and I was like, I felt like I was going like, you know, like
Yeah.
they're like too
Like
much.
that elephant on an Elmo. What
Oh,
elephant is
yeah.
that has the really big eyelashes? Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard of people doing an eyelash tint too. So then you wouldn't have to wear mascara, or like an eyebrow tint could be.
That makes me nervous because how do I trust that the person's gonna give me the right tint and I'm not gonna look like Groucho?
That's the other thing. Those eyebrow gals, they're either trying to get your life story or they're trying to convince you to get your eyebrows tinted. Every single one of them every time. They're like, "Have you ever gotten your eyebrows tinted? We have this new color that I think would be so good."
You're like,
I don't
no, one time I heard that you should never tint your eyebrows.
Getting your eyebrows laminated, the ones that like now are going up. I don't understand. It looks good on
Yeah.
some people, but like for others it's weird.
Like
I
it's
don't know.
incredibly distracting. When you see it up close, you can't, your eyes are immediately drawn
And
to
that's
the
just more like,
eyebrows, and you're just like, what's going on? Like, do you? And I just always wonder, like, how did they do that in the morning? Do they like decide, like, today I want my eyebrows to go this direction or this direction or this direct, like, and then it just feels like you just like comb them, and I think that's what you do. I don't know. I don't
I
like it.
think it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny though to look at like the evolution of eyebrows.
Mhm.
You know, eyebrows used to be really, really skinny and they were really, really big and very expressive and very straight. And, you know, it's just like
Mhm.
so funny because, you know,
Mhm.
I've seen, you know, like those 90s things come up on Instagram and stuff. And I think the eyebrows were super skinny.
Oh
back
yeah,
then.
we were plucking
Yeah.
the heck
Plucking
out
the
of
heck
them.
out of them. And they were just like these skinny
Or when
little.
you just like shave them all off and draw one line or something.
Oh
Ugh.
my
Yeah.
gosh. But you know what? I'm sure if we talk to like Alex and Kevin, I'm sure that they would appreciate the fact that like we are pretty low maintenance.
Totally. I mean, Alex prefers no makeup. I think he likes me to feel confident. So if that's with whatever, do it. But I think
Mhm.
he's like, "Eh," which I
Yeah.
really appreciate. At the end
No
of the day,
pressure.
I'm like, this is what you get. So
Right.
Well, that's kind of the other thing. Like, if you're doing full face, like caked on there, then when you wash it off, it's quite jarring because it's so different.
Mhm.
So that part is always so interesting.
Totally.
And then a lot of these girls who do like, you know, the get ready with me on Instagram or whatever, like they look really cute without makeup.
Right.
And then they just like cake it on so much. And they look beautiful, but it's just like you
But then
looked cute before. I
up
don't really
close, you wonder like in person, does it look
or if you could be like
uh-huh.
and then just like come on.
Rrr. Yeah. Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
contouring stuff where you have the darker one or you drew like the lines on the nose.
Mhm.
I'm like, that is just very interesting.
Yes.
I don't get it. I just don't have that much time, nor do I care. You know what I mean?
Nope.
At the end of the day, I just don't
Yeah.
care that much.
So
We're
moral
cheap
of
and
the
we're low
moral of the story, don't come to the Evans girls for beauty tips.
Anti-beauty influencer podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
We are pro aging.
Pro aging, pro gray.
We're gonna age gracefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, I think
Yep.
that freckles help.
Yeah, I think they
Help
keep you young.
looking young.
I have a love-hate relationship with my freckles. I always have. I mean, I just have so many of them. I've accepted the fact that I have so many freckles, but you know, maybe one day I'll be a Pangea of freckles. One freckle and I'll be tan. You know.
I do think, like, well, as a single person with no children, I think that helps you age better too.
Yeah.
It's not as stressful.
Yeah. No, you know how I know that is because there's a gal here and she has no kids and she's the age of one of my mentors and my mentor has several children. And the one with no children looks just
Wow.
supple. And the one with children looks normal.
Looks normal.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, We are all beautiful, fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah.
Don't cover it up, girl. We like you just the way you are.
And no shame if you like beauty and makeup too.
Yeah, maybe help us.
Totally.
Do you?
Come do our makeup, please.
There you go. Come help
would be
us.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for joining us on A Word with the Girls, a podcast where one word sparks conversation. We believe in the power of connection and stories. It's your turn now. Take our word beauty to your people today and see where the conversation takes you. Let us know how it goes in the comments on Instagram or here on Spotify. Yes.
Goodbye,
Beauty.
beautiful sisters.
Yes. So sweet. Love you guys.
Love you. Love you.
Love you more. Bye.
Bye. Join us for A Word with the Girls. New episodes drop every week.